Hey, ça va YouTube? Your boy Broccoli TV here. And today we're gonna crack open Snap Camera and I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get that thing running smooth and how to slap your custom lenses from Lens Studio on there, just like this fancy one you see me sporting right now. But hold up, before we dive in, gotta give a big old shout out to ptrumpis. That's the real MVP who put in all the hard work on GitHub. And I have a link to their channel as well as all them goodies you're gonna need sitting pretty in the description below. I'll also put timestamps if you need to skip around like a little Nutri-Rat in a hurry. Now, if this video helped you out, don't be a stranger and toss me a like. And if you're feeling froggy, hop on over to my Twitch at Broccoli TV. I'm usually stirring up trouble around 10:30 p.m. Central. Come holler at me live if you got questions and I'll set you straight. All right, enough yapping. Let's crack this meal open. Come south. All right, so I went ahead and deleted everything. I'm going to start fresh. That way you get step by step what to do. The only thing I really didn't delete was Lens Studio, just because I wanted to make sure it didn't mess up my avatar or nothing like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to ar.snap.com/download/v4-36-1. And we're going to go ahead and download this version of Lens Studio. This is the most stable one. Anything after that will not work with the Snap camera. You'll go ahead and accept this and download and install. Once you have that installed, what we're going to do next is we're going to log into Snapchat and become a creator. If you already have one, just go ahead and log into your Snapchat. If not, you can sign up. I'll go ahead and sign up and create a new one. And continue. And it's going to send you a code. Next. All right. So once you meet with this page, we're going to go to Camera Kit. You're going to accept and submit. And then we're going to start an organization. It's hard to see the box, but it's right here. And you're going to create. And you can name it whatever you like. I'll just name it that broccoli. And we will create. From here, we're going to go to Lens Folders. And we're going to create a new folder. You can click the and we're going to name that whatever you like. And here we'll have a folder. All right. And we'll go ahead and minimize this from now and open up Lens Studio. Go ahead and create your lens. If you're Kuyon and don't know how to do that, just let me know. I'll make a video tutorial on how to do so. After you got your lens ready, I just made a simple little face with a face binding. Simple circle, I mean. We'll go ahead and click Publish Lens. Name it that broccoli. And none of that really matters. It will submit, hit export, and it'll bring you back to my lenses. And go ahead, submit with this account. You'll select the organization you created as well as the folder, and you'll submit lens. Once you're in this page, you'll have to at least select one category, and you can do whatever you like. You can select your secondary category, add your tags, all this good stuff if you like, knock yourself out. I'm just going to select primary category and click publish. And you can choose whether to do public or hidden. I'm not sure if offline will work for you. You're welcome to try it. Let me know if it works. But I just stick with public or hidden. For this one, I'm just going to do hidden because nobody wants to use a plain circle in my opinion. And we'll click publish. Now, as it says here, it typically takes 1 to 3 hours for the lens to be available. It depends on the time of day, I guess. Sometimes I have it ready in 15 minutes. Sometimes it could take the full 3 hours. From this point on, you can choose to wait till your lens is ready, or you can go ahead and get everything set up. So we're going to go to My Lenses. We're going to go to Apps. We're going to click Enable App. We're going to select Create App and type a name, that broccoli. And you want to make sure you click Web here, and it'll create the app. And it'll say what version. You can just leave it as initial version. And then we'll click these acceptances, and enable. So what that's going to do is going to give you a staging API token. If you want to have it handy, we can go ahead and copy it, open up a notepad, and go ahead and paste it in there. Just put staging API. Well, let's see if, and that way we'll have it handy. All right, now we'll start the installation process. You open up a new tab. You want to go to github.com/ptrumpis. Everything we need to download will pretty much be found here. And we're going to go ahead and open Snap Camera Server in a new tab, Snap Camera Server Auto Config in a new tab, Snap Camera Signature Patch in a new tab. So we'll go here to the Snap Camera Server tab. And what we're going to click on, we're going to open this 3.4.0 Beta 3 in a new tab. Docker, slproweb.com, and then the download Snap Camera. And now we're just going to go ahead and install all these packages that we opened. We can install the server, so that would be the source code.zip, Docker. And if you don't have your window maximized, you won't see this. It'll say learn more about Docker. So go ahead and maximize your window. Show you. It won't show it. Go ahead and maximize your window. That way you can see this and click download for Windows. Then we're going to download OpenSSL. You could choose the light version, like exe. And then we're going to download Snap Camera. You can pick an earlier version, but I'm just going to stick with the latest that'll work. And that'll be Snap Camera 1.21 Windows. Click on that. And we'll download that. Go ahead and open our download directory. All right, so now we're going to start installing some of these. So we can start with, all right, start Snap Camera. Go ahead and copy this file path. Actually, don't create a desktop shortcut because we're going to be patching it. And it's just going to make you mess up. So skip that. Install. And don't launch Snap Camera. Finish. Well, I said don't launch it. Now go ahead and launch it. Look at that. Close. Quit. All righty. Next, we're going to install Docker. And you can add a shortcut for that and put that in a folder if you didn't already create one. And while that's installing, we can go ahead and install OpenSSL. Next. Next. I said accept all, but I'm a cheapskate, so no donations from me. Finish that. And then we can go ahead and drag this server file out into desktop. We can bring that into our folder if we created one. And we're going to go ahead and unzip it in there. All righty, go ahead and open that there. We'll go back to the internet. We're going to go to our tab with the auto config on it. Scroll down and click this autoconfig.exe. And autoconfig.exe again. And then we'll show that. Bring that to here. Drag it on into that server directory. And we can close out of that for now. All right, so once Docker is finished installing, it is necessary that you restart your PC or this whole process won't work and you're wondering what the heck is going on. It's because you didn't restart your PC for Docker. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, now that we restarted and we're back, let's go ahead and make sure Snap Camera is closed. And we're gonna open up the internet again, go back here. And then we'll go open up that signature patch. And then we're going to go to the web-based online patch tool. Go ahead and click choose file. And we're going to click the exe. And you'll know you did it right if this shows up green. If it shows up red, that means you clicked the shortcut. So make sure you go back into the program file directory and click the right one. And make sure you click the right version you had. I downloaded 1.21. If you downloaded the other ones, go ahead and choose that now and apply the patch. And then that'll download the patch version. You'll open that up. And we'll go back to that directory, drag that off to the side up here, and drag the snap camera in there and replace. Now that we have snap camera patched, we can go ahead and close the downloads, minimize the internet, and we're going to open up that snap camera server that has the auto config. Then if you don't have Docker running on start, let's go ahead and open Docker now. Accept. I'm going to ask you if you want to create an account, you can, or you could just skip it. I'm just going to skip it. Then we'll minimize that and run this auto config file that's in your snap camera server folder. It's going to flash like that, and then it's going to pop back up in just a second. Now you're going to let this run for a while until it says initialize and complete. So we'll go ahead and wait that out. It's going to take a minute. Sometimes it might feel like it get hung up, but just give it a wait. Now you can do this all manually. If you watch his YouTube video, it's ptrumpis, and he has a little cat picture on it, and he walks you through exactly how to do what the auto config does. But this file does all the heavy liftings for you. I don't see why you'd want to do it manually. I'll probably fast forward here. All right, so that the auto config finished doing its thing. Took about 12-15 minutes to finish, and you'll know it's good after it says initialize and complete. Close that, and then we're going to open up our snap camera server folder again and open up the .env file and go to Notepad. Now, if you remember earlier, I asked you to copy down your staging API token. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that here. So I'll go ahead and grab that. Copy. All right. And then we'll paste that there. Hit save. Now, if you use a Kuyon and you didn't copy it, don't freak out. I got you. We go to the My Lenses page. Enable that app that we created, and your API token will be right here. Now, since we're already here, we can go ahead and check on the progress of our lens we created, see if Snapchat did their job or if they're dragging ass. Let's take a look. Go to lens folders, open your org, and see that broccoli circle, and it's been published. Fantastic. So what we're going to do next is we'll go to lens scheduler. We're going to go to new lens group, and you're going to name it that broccoli. And then you're going to add your lenses that you created. You can add this other stuff if you like, not necessary, but you can if you like pretty things. Create new lens group. Once we do that, it'll appear right here. Sometimes it'll appear at top. All depends. I think it's alphabetical order. So we'll go ahead and open that. And what that's going to do is going to populate a lens group ID for you here. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy that lens group ID. We're going to go to that little notepad, lens group ID. And we're going to go ahead and paste that there just so we can access it if we need to. So now we're going to do a little hacker stuff. We're going to open up our server folder again. Go ahead and copy that directory file. And what we're going to do is open up Windows PowerShell. And we're going to type in CD, quotations, then paste that directory file, close quotations, press enter. We're going to type Docker space compose space hyphen hyphen profile creator up and press enter. Now that's going to do the same as the auto config, and it's going to take a second to run. But just go ahead and wait that out for a minute. Now this one's a little tricky. Unlike the auto config, you'll see initialization complete. It's not done. Let it run some more. And what you want to do is once you see this top lenses successfully cached, as well as these following two strings, that's when you'll know it's done. And the way you could test it is you get your lens group ID. You open up Snap Camera, paste in that ID, and your created lens should show up. OBS is taking over from my camera, so I can't show y'all. Give me 1 minute. I'll go ahead and get that fixed. As you can see, my lens does work. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to make that camera bridge kit that was created run anytime you open Docker. Because if not, you're going to have to go into Docker and run the kit every time you want to populate your ID. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into your server camera server directory, and you're going to find Docker Compose Override Creator. You're going to right click to rename it, and all you're going to do, erase .creator. Click enter, go ahead and exit. And just to make sure, what we'll do is we'll close Docker. You see camera kit bridge right there. And then you're going to go ahead and open up Docker. And run that kit. And as you see, once you start the server, the camera kit bridge automatically starts and you don't have to do it yourself. Just a little step, make it easier to use. A few things, if you ever move this camera server directory file to somewhere else, Docker will not work for you. What you'll have to do is wherever you move it, just open it up, rerun the auto config, and it'll set you right. Hey, that's it, you couillons. Make sure you got Docker running and all them containers floating right, or else your lenses ain't gonna work. Like I said, if y'all need help cooking up a lens, just holler at your boy. I'll stir up a video on that YouTube for you. Got questions, toss them in the comments, or come shoot a fat with me on my Twitch at Broccoli TV. If this video got your snap working like a charm, don't be shy, drop a like. All right, I'm out. Y'all behave and tell your mom and them I said I love y'all. Thumbs up. À la prochaine.